Okay guys, so this number 3, this one's gonna be a lot of work, but I know that you guys will be able to get it. So it says Gymnasium is building a treehouse for his 2 daughters. He cuts 12 pieces of wood from a board. So here's my board. And he cuts 12 pieces. So we're gonna go ahead and show me the 12 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so here's his 12 pieces of wood. And we know that this is all together is 128, all right here. Okay, he cuts 5 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He cuts these 5 that measure 15.75 each. Okay, each of these 5 are going to be that 15.75. Then he cuts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the remaining 7 equally, okay? But he calculates that due to the width of his cutting blade, he will lose total of 2 inches of wood after making all the cuts. I want to know what is the length of each of the 7 pieces. So here's the thing, is I know that I'm going to, over here, this one is going to lose 2 inches, okay? It's not per cut, it's 2 inches altogether. So we could do one thing, is we could kind of save that 2 inches for the end, or I could go ahead right now and start off and say, okay, well, if I know he's gonna lose 2 inches, I'm just gonna take the 2 inches off of his total cut, which is 128 minus 2 equals 126. So actually, even though he has 128, he actually has 126 inches because he loses those 2 inches. So we've already taken care of that, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I need to figure out how much we have right here so I know how much we have left over. So I'm gonna take this 15 and 75 hundredths and I'm actually gonna multiply it by 5 to find this total length right here. So I'm gonna do 15 and 75 hundredths and I'm gonna multiply it by 5. Now the only thing you have to remember is that your answer is going to be in that hundredths when we're done. So 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 2 is 37. Regroup my 3. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 3 is 28. Regroup my 2. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7. So it's got to be hundredths because it's 7,875, but it's got to be hundredths. So I'm just going to put my hundredths there. So I know that this equals 78 and 75 hundredths. So now what I want to do is, because I know this, I'm going to subtract these numbers to figure out what my total length is left. So I'm going to take 126 and I'm going to add 2 decimal places because it is in that hundredths. Because when I'm subtracting or even adding, I have to line up those decimals, okay? So I can't do 0 minus 5, 0 minus 7. I'm gonna have, or I can't borrow anything from 0. So I'm gonna start borrowing here. I'm gonna turn that 6 into a 5. That's gonna be a 10, borrowed 9. Now it's a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. Bring that decimal down. Okay, can't do 5 minus 8, so I'm gonna borrow here. 2 turns into a 1. Now I've got 15 minus 8 is 7. Can't do 1 minus 7, so this turns into a 0. This is an 11. 11 minus 7 is going to be 4. So that means that these 7 pieces right here is going to be 47 and 25 hundredths. So I need to figure out what each one of these is going to be. So I'm going to take that 47 and 25 hundredths, and now I want to divide it by 7. 7 can't go into 4, but 7 can go into 47 6 times. I'm going to subtract 42. I want to check to make, yep, to make sure I was right. 7 minus 2 is 5. I'm going to bring down my 2. Bring up my decimal. 7 goes into 52 7 times. I'm going to subtract 49. 5, 4, 12. That's going to be 3. Sorry, it's going into that next problem. Then I have 35. 7 goes into 35 5 times. I'm going to subtract 35. So each piece is 6 and 75 hundredths inches long. Okay, seems like a lot of work, but there is a lot of stuff you can do. I'm going to erase this just so that we can see this last problem that we're going to do. So here it says a load of bricks is twice as heavy as a load of sticks. The total weight of 4 loads of bricks and 4 loads of sticks is 771 kilograms. What is the total weight of 1 load of bricks and 3 loads of sticks? So here are my bricks, and I'm just going to draw this out. So I've got my bricks and I have sticks. Okay, so here are my bricks and here are my sticks. Okay, and it says a load of bricks is twice as heavy as a load of sticks. So that's kind of why I have this twice. So my sticks, I could actually probably make that a little bit longer so that it matches. So it's twice as long. But it says the total weight of 4 loads of bricks, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The total weight of 4 loads of bricks and 4 loads of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, oops, I did too many. Sorry guys, I'm going to erase this drawing. So I've got 4 loads of sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what I want to know is that the total weight of 4 loads of bricks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 loads of sticks. So this right here equals 771 kilograms. Okay, so probably guys, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and figure out how many loads do I have altogether to figure out how much each is going to be. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I have 12 units. I want to divide that 12 units into that 771. So I'm going to take 771 and I'm going to divide it by 12. Okay. So, of course, you guys can count by 12. So 12, 24, 36, 48, 50, 62, 36, 48, 62 plus 12, 74, and then I've got 86. Okay, so I'm probably going to do 74, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 74. Oh, hold on. Let me look back and recount this because I do not think I'm right. Yep, because right here, 48 and 50, it should be 60. So I was off. That's why I was not correct. So 48, 60, 72. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 6. Sorry, guys, that was my mistake. So it's going to be 6. I'm going to subtract 72. Then I'm going to get 50. Bring down my 1, so 12 goes into 51 4 times, minus 48, 5, 4, 11, 3. Got to add that decimal because I want to get the exact amount, 30. It's going to go 2 times, minus 24. 6, add my 0, bring down that 6. Oh, there's 60. It's going to go 5. So it's going to be, and I know guys, this is off the paper, I'm sorry, or off the screen. It's going to be 60. So each of these loads is 64 and 25 hundredths. 64 and 25 hundredths. But what it wants me to do is it wants me to know what is the total weight of 1 load of bricks and 3 loads of sticks. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units is what I want to know. So I've got 1 load of bricks and 3 loads of sticks. So what I'm going to do, and you also have to remember that these are each like 2 times more. So it's not actually going to be that just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 5 because this is twice as heavy as 1 load of sticks. Twice as heavy as 1 load of sticks. So that's why it's going to be that. So I'm actually going to be multiplying it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to take that 64 and 25 hundredths and I'm going to multiply it by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Regroup my 1. Sorry, I'm not going to bring that decimal down. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1 is 21. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 2 is 32. And remember, guys, I need to have it in that hundredths, which would be right there. And so 1 load of bricks and 3 loads of sticks. So 1 load of bricks and 3 loads of sticks is 321 and 25 hundredths kilograms.